You know what? Enough of this junk. Enough of this garbage. Let's talk about garbage candy.
Okay. So we typically don't do a lot of politics, but now we're about to dive into some serious political issues on garbage candy.
So it may just be me, and I may be the instigator in this entire debate.
All right.
But I will take it on full force. So with several people this time of year, listen, I'm done with pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice season's over.
Well, I took the head off.
You know what?
Yeah, I don't have the mask on it.
Minter is coming. It'll be all mint soon, right? Minter is coming. But the next thing is, like, this time of the year, the eternal debate on whether to eat crayons or not for Halloween, which is candy corn, as far as I'm concerned. Right? So candy corn, which we always talk about trash, sort of trash Halloween candy. Now, I think candy corn is like up there with anything, because as I always look at it this way, if you like candy corn, I could put sugar on a crayon and you could be probably perfectly happy.
All right. I just took a bite of candy corn.
All right. Give me a piece of I hate to say this. Give me a piece of candy corn, because I'm going to, you know what the ones are the worst ones, and actually there's some in this group, is these ones that look like little pumpkins. It's like, it's an abomination on top of an abomination. And I'm going to point this out. I'm going to try this candy corn. Hold on.
Excuse me. I may be allergic to this.
I think I've had, it's like chewing wax.
You know what this is? This is the
it's high sugar,
and I'm ashamed.
High sugar content. I can feel it going up right now.
I'm ashamed to admit this, but let's say you have like a cake from a birthday party, and the icing is sitting on that cardboard platform for a couple weeks, and then you rediscover it and you kind of scrape it off
for a couple weeks, you say?
Yeah, I mean, I've gone up to 2 years with that Robert Burns cake.
Oh yeah, the Robbie Burns cake that we did. Yeah.
2 minutes.
And so when you scrape up the dried icing, and it's crumbly and kind of rock hard.
This is like that, only more waxy.
Yeah. And that's still better than this.
That's still better. The Robert Burns one that you had for 2 years that you ate later.
Yeah.
Frosting was still better than this. So that is candy corn. Now, I'm going to point out how bad it is that a lot of the candy corn companies, Brock's is one of them, has now come out with different flavored candy corn, so they can go past, their goal is to go past Halloween. It's basically only out there for Halloween, but they did a tailgating one. They did a Thanksgiving one. So they're trying to break out of Halloween. But what's in the crossfire of all this, I have to say, my beloved Circus Peanuts are being thrown into this melee.
Who is doing this?
Various people, Randall, and I'm not really happy about it.
I need to get the taste of candy corn out of the mouth.
Good luck. I think it's stuck in my back molar. All right, I'm going to take one of those. We have 1 minute left, and we might have to pull this.
But even though it has the consistency of an eraser, the Circus Peanut will hopefully, remove some.
I am going to say one thing before we go any further. Candy corn comes out at Halloween. You can get Circus Peanuts all year long. They are eternal, my friends.
Yes.
Candy corn is only a seasonal item where Circus Peanuts can be enjoyed all year round. And by the way, Randall and I like this flavor component, which is a sort of a vanilla banana sort of flavor, shows up in whiskey a lot, and it shows up in wine.
10 seconds.
So it's also educational. I'm really stretching it out, but it's also educational. Does the audience believe me?
The music.
All right,
it's the liquor talking, and that's what we have to say here.
Yeah, candy corn, Circus Peanuts, yum. I vow to you as I stand here today, that stupid segment we just did on the radio, we'll get more calls and more letters defending or attacking one of these two. And candy corn saying candy, or my beloved Circus Peanuts. We'll get more.
Listen,
I guarantee you that it probably already started on Facebook now.
Circus Peanuts were like the orphan candy that nobody wanted to do. I was still standing by their side. This is a fantastic candy. The texture is amazing.
You know what I got to say though? Here's the other part of this. When we first started doing a lot of
1 minute
with whiskey, right? When we started doing a lot of tasting and stuff like that, this was one when we talked in Scotland and stuff, and we'd say, "Oh, it's Circus Peanut," and people had no idea what we were talking about because it hadn't crossed the pond, I guess, or something.
Right.
But now, guess what? We go over there. People know Circus Peanut now. It is now gained over there because I thought it was like
30
I thought it was
seconds.
going to be like cotton candy,
right?
Where they call it floss, candy floss. And I thought they knew this delectable delight by some other name.
Yeah.
No,
like
they just
pillow
have
for your taste buds.
Yeah, exactly.
They're relaxing now. But I think we're coming back to that.
Yeah, we are coming back.